This man one I see for this video is a top monarch in Nigeria. He's a monarch. In fact, he's an Igwe, a traditional ruler, by implication. But this man is currently facing a fraud charge of $4.2 million in the United States of America. As we speak, he is cooling off under the detention of the FBI. You see, America is great today because America will not tell you not to thief. America will not tell you not to steal. But be certainly rest assured that if you get the mind come thief, one day, now so they go take off your light. The way when NEPA they take collect light for inside Nigeria. This man one they see is a monarch in Osun State. And for the records, and for those of you who are not aware yet, this man is by name Oba Joseph Oloyede. He is the Apetu of Ipetu Modu, a very popular monarch in Osun State. Sometime last year, 2024, around March, this man went missing. Nobody knew his whereabouts. At some point, it became a very worrisome development, for his kinsmen, his clan, and his community, because he was not coming forth and was found missing for many of the traditional, event and traditional festival. But little did we know that this man was actually arrested in the United States of America. He is an accountant by profession, and he holds United States of American passport, so he's at free will to fly into America and out of America. What happened? This man flew into United States of America in the month of March 2024, but was arrested exactly on the 4th of May, that same year 2024, over an indictment for defrauding United States of American government the sum of $4.2 million. The background behind his arrest stemmed from the fact that the American government, as a functional government, has what we called economic injury disaster loan, which was actually part of COVID-19, relief fund that were being used to support, the disaster that was caused by the pandemic to small businesses. They call it SBA, Small Business Administration. And what did this Oba Joseph did? This man, as a passport holder in the United States of America, went and opened 6 companies. And after opening these 6 companies, because there are requirements, there are tax documents and other financial documents that is required for you to be eligible to qualify for the loan, this man went and falsified all the documents. Probably he did that at Oloyede, and he submitted the document, and all his 6 companies qualified for the loan, and he got $100,000 each for the 6 companies. And thereafter, this happened in the year 2020, and later on in the year 2021, this man again proceeded to cash out the same loan again, and this time using another of his company name that is called Joe and A. He got another $500,000 loan, and later on, 4 days after or 2 days after, he proceeded again to get another loan to the tune of $500,000. Thereafter, this man assimilated all the money. Only God in heaven knows or knew what he did with, such huge amount of money that was, collected under pretense. More so, this man later on in April last year was also indicted for a wire fraud, conspiracy, and money laundering. He is also currently being charged of being a conspiracy or conspiring with other persons who equally, submitted company names under the pretense of getting the COVID-19 economic injury disaster loan. And he was collecting some percentage from these individuals who also falsified their own documents. But very unfortunately today, the sins of the past has caught up with him. It is quite sad and very shameful because in the Nigeria of today and in the Nigeria of the past, we normally accord a whole lot of respect to traditional rulers, to monarchs, to Igwes, to kings, to titled men, and the list continues. But politics and failure of political leadership all join together with the recklessness and rascalities of some of these traditional rulers, monarchs, Igwes, and the list continues. And that is the singular reason why Africa has remained where it is. And that is the singular reason why Nigeria can never find it very difficult to see competent individuals, especially among the titled individuals, among kings and queens, among traditional rulers, among monarchs, who can stand their ground and speak the truth without minding whose ox is God. In Nigeria, in Africa, we have sold our conscience for money. Tomorrow, when people succeed in such an unscrupulous, pretentious, fraudulent, financial transaction, they become, extensively rich, and they will come back and contest for Mr. President and become president. But when people talk on the social media, you will see a comment under your video. This man can feed your entire family and your entire generation. These are some of the, unscrupulous, meaningless comments you see many a times when you begin to raise awareness on some of these things. Simply because we have transformed the society from a morally decent society to a money-controlled, environment and society, where every young man now cares no more about due process, where every young man cares no more about hard work, but rather what interests them is how to become a billionaire today and probably die tomorrow. They don't care and they don't give a shit about that. It is quite sad, and I'm reading this news with pains in my heart. What makes a great country is adherence to rule of law, is adherence to justice and fairness, is adherence to cutting the cost of governance, is adherence to her judicial system, and frowning at criminality at all levels. If we can fight criminality, squandermania in public offices in Nigeria, I bet you we are not a poor country. The problem is that we are living extravagantly, having over-bloated projects, over-bloated budgeting, the government officials living lavishly, extravagantly, the cost of governance skyrocketing, and you see a lot of rascality going on here and there. Because Mr. A is doing, Mr. B will do, Mr. C will do, and nothing will happen. I sincerely hope that those who have ears will learn. America will not tell you not to thief. They will not tell you not to steal. But certainly, they will catch you someday and off your light. The same way when NEPA, they take off light for inside Nigeria. Do not forget that even with the administration of Donald Trump today, a lot is already happening. The Department of Government Efficiency, which is currently headed by Elon Musk, recently unveiled allegedly $4 billion that was funneled to Bill Gates, and about $880 million that was also funneled to World Health Organization. And what does that tell you? Donald Trump and his team are in for a serious business. Investigation is still ongoing, and I can tell you, Donald Trump will definitely left no stone untouched. Until in Africa, in Nigeria, we begin to get serious with political leadership, we may continue to rant on the social media and continue to fight who is richer and who is poorer, why people continue to suffer, why dreams and destinies continues to get crushed. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person see you. God bless you.